If you are looking to feel happier, healthier, and more active in your life this year, a lot of us are. Perfect timing. We have motivational speaker, fitness coach, and author Dai Manuel here to take a new look at everything healthy to make us feel our best in 2017. So thanks for coming in.
Thanks, Shannon. Really appreciate it.
And let's start by talking a little bit more about New Year's resolutions, because a lot of us made them. Why should we just throw them out the window?
Yeah, so there's New Year's resolutions and just health trends, period. There's a lot of them that we just want to ditch. All right, a lot of us create resolutions that are typically very lofty and don't fit into our already existing lifestyle. So what happens is we end up just pushing them aside and we give up on them, and then we feel guilty about that. So I want to encourage Canadians, your viewers, to really think smart and simple ways of adding good decisions every day to improving their health overall, for all of 2017 and beyond. One being just more whole foods, less processed foods. So just getting back to basics, right? If you start to eat more foods like that, you're going to start to feel better. When you feel better, you make better decisions.
It's very true. We've got some whole foods here on the table, making all of our mouths water. So what is the beef advantage? We see a lot of beef right here.
Well, it really comes down, because we were talking earlier before we went on air about calorie counting. And it's one of those trends I'm trying to encourage people to get away from. Because once you start counting calories, you become obsessed with counting calories. Why don't we start looking at foods from nutrient quality, not calories, right? And so why I say beef advantage is when we start looking at protein, which is something all of us Canadians could use a little bit more of. Statistically, we eat on the lower end of the recommended daily allowance. And when we eat a bit more, our metabolism improves, moods improve, better brain function, and there are a whole pile of other functions, we start to feel better. So I brought 3 different examples of different whole ingredient protein sources. So, 7 servings of peanut butter. That's a bit much.
That's delicious.
2.5 servings of black beans. Or you can see right over there, we have 1 serving of lean cut steak. 75 grams gives you 26 grams of protein. And it's also only 185 calories.
Very nice. So these are all tips that we need to keep in mind. Now, say we have a busy schedule, like pretty much every single person does.
Sure.
We want to eat out. What are things we need to watch out for? Because that happens. We set these resolutions, then we start spending money and just ordering things on the go, and then everything goes down the toilet.
Well, when you start looking at why do we all eat out? Well, to save time, convenience factor, but we don't have control over portions, right? So if you are going to eat out, I recommend doing something like my wife and I love to do, where she'll order a burger with yam fries, I'll order maybe a salad with like some steak on it or something like that, and we'll go halvesies.
That's a good
idea. So we get a bit of both, and we feel very satiated, we feel good. However, if it's simply because of the time piece, I want to encourage people to start saving some money, making food at home, because I'm the laziest cook at home. I have 2 kids, my wife, I'm busy, okay? That's why I brought in this as an example, this beef oven roast. You throw it in the oven, you set it, you forget it, and then from this one meal, you can get 2 or 3 meals throughout the week. Like as a salad topper, as I have displayed here, or grab-and-go tortillas. So you're being smart with your decisions and you're leveraging your time. So you're setting yourself up to win, right? So you're surviving, you're thriving, you're doing well.
Well, that's the way that everything used to be, for sure, right? Just whole foods, and that is the healthiest for us. So what about mindfulness, and why is this something that a lot of people are talking about heading into 2017?
Well, we're connected, right? All the time. So we have our phones, our laptops, our iPads. We are constantly being bombarded with messaging, and we tend to do a lot of eating now in front of these devices. So we tend to eat a bit too much. And so I want to really encourage people using the other senses and appreciating the food that you're eating so you can start to form a better relationship. So ask yourself, next time you're eating a meal, how do you feel 60 minutes, 90 minutes after you've eaten? And if you're feeling good and energetic and you're just ready to go still, then you're making good decisions. You're being more mindful with your choices that you're making. So you're present in the moment.
That's so hard for a lot of people to be.
Yeah, well, it is. And it takes practice, right? So every day. And I encourage people, 5 minutes a day, just practice some mindfulness. There's some great free apps out there you can download, and it will coach you through it.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Now, if there's one thing, we can see a look at your book here, that you would give people, so when they're hitting that wall and all of their goals are starting to fall apart, what would you tell them?
Well, every day is a new opportunity to draw a line in the sand. Okay? Accept it. It's all right. Own your decisions that you made that day. Draw the line, step over it, and realize you're starting anew. So you don't have to use one bad day as an excuse to stop or give up on your goals, right? It's just, okay, I had a bad day. It's all right. Move on. Own that. And be okay with it. Because there's always another opportunity to right the situation.
Oh, that's really something that I'll write down, and I hope a lot of you do as well, because you have so much energy, and I think that eating healthy, whole foods, it can really give you more energy. So nice to see heading into the new year, Dai. Thanks for your time.
Thanks. Really appreciate it.
Well, we're so happy to have you here, and good luck with all of your goals for 2017.